Strike Freedom Gundam. Hey, what's up again, everybody? Robert 184 2Rs 2Bs, as always from gundam.tk, and yes, it's time to break out the wide lens. And why is that? Because it's time for the perfect grade 1/60th Strike Freedom Gundam. This kit went on sale on Saturday, December 11th, 2010. It sells for 25,000 Japanese yen, plus 5% tax on top of that. I've never looked at this before, but apparently this is for people over 15 years of age, and it's going to need 2 LR41 batteries if you want to light up the head unit. I was a little bit hesitant to buy this after building the perfect grade 00 riser and buying into the hype for that last December, and of course you can see its long reviews with all its pros and cons. But anyway, with this one, I am excited because personally, I know a lot of people do hate this one, but I'm a fan of Strike Freedom, and just the fact that I'm hoping that with a year under their belt that Bandai has improved on some of the issues with the perfect grade 00 riser. Although there's something that I am worried about, and that's with the 3 gold colors, which I'll talk about as I crack this open. And say what you will about Seed Destiny and recycled animation and beam spanning and Jesus himself, but from a business perspective, Strike Freedom has been in the top 3 for forever, something that Exia and 00 can't even dream of cracking, and in fact, in the newest issue of Gundam Ace, it's moved all the way up to number 1. Although that would be nice as a perfect grade sometime in the future. Strictly in terms of presentation, this thing looks great on the shelves no matter what it's beside. It's also a little bit shiny if you can make that out here. But anyway, it's got all sorts of sparkle built into that, and that front cover image looks fantastic, and the writing is just well enough out of the way that it looks good without overpowering it. And there it is, Seed Destiny up in the top corner. I like this 2 covers approach, and some stores actually display both facing forward, and they've used it with the Master Grade The-O, and Red Frame looks pretty good too. But one thing I like about this image is that there are parts of it that appears to me to be not touched up, and this goes back to the 3 different golds, because on the Dragoons as they're extended here, you can actually make out some of the very unexciting gold on the inside. So it's sort of cool that if they're showing off the perfect grade relatively untouched up here on the back, saying if you take this out of the box and put the decals on and put a light unit in the head, it can look this good. And here's all the basic information you need, including a height of almost 19 meters, the pilot Kira Yamato, and a list of its many, many weapons. For the sides, it's going to show a very nice front view with the Strike Freedom without the Dragoons deployed, which of course it is in most of the promo art. Here, Seed Destiny Strike Freedom comes to life in 1/60th scale, it says. It's also talking about how the perfect grade has an original feature where the wing units and the Dragoons are fully able to open up in a unique style. It's also got a height of almost 50 centimeters and of course a huge amount of volume when the wings are out. It also has a lot of posing possibilities, and because there's an LED unit in the head, you're able to light up the camera eye and the eyes themselves. On the rear view, the decals and stickers are looking pretty good. You've got the double A's there, and when you look at the Dragoons there, they've got these very interesting looking gold stickers that I look forward to seeing out of the box, and you can see there that the railguns are sort of swung around to the back skirt. I'm quite happy to see that this is able to look quite good without just having the wings out in bois huge spread mode. So here it's able to bend over and still hold the double beam rifle and look quite sharp doing that. And huge step up over one of my big complaints about the perfect grade 00 is that you're going to get this display base whether you buy it this week or next year or in 10 years. It's not something that's limited to when the kit first came out. And there is the light gimmick, only one here just for the head. On the other side, the big advertised feature is that the Super Dragoons have their release sequence. So it's not just one thing where you press that, and the Master Grade had a little bit of a gimmick built into that. But here you're able to deploy the wing units, and then you open them up, and then finally by pressing a button or a switch, it says, you're going to be able to open them up into this full, ridiculous looking mold. But because it's got the shiny gold parts on the inside, though I wonder if we have enough, it's going to look pretty cool when it's fully deployed. The bottom has some attractive pictures with some writing at the bottom, so basically the shoulders are going to pop open and reveal some make parts in there and there, which is looking sharp. The knees have a huge amount of mobility, doesn't look too dissimilar from the Master Grade, though again I worry about the golds. Inside here you're going to have the extra finish make parts, and it's talking about the 3 different kinds of the golds. Then you're going to have, of course, the ability to take the beam rifles and transform them into the long beam rifle. At the bottom, you're going to have a shield, which is pretty similar to anybody who's built a Master Grade Destiny or Infinite Justice. Wonder if it stepped up there. You get 2 tiny little Kira figures, one for the cockpit, and you can paint those up all Warhammer-like if you're good, and a whole bunch of decals, including these special gold type ones. I really haven't cracked this open yet, but let's take a look at what's inside. Easiest just to put it down here and slide this whole bad boy out. Alright, inside I'm just going to pull these out and show you everything you're going to get. Silver, different kinds of gold, the dragoons, the light unit, gold, gray, red, white, blue, more blue, gray, and red down there, and the rest of the parts for the dragoons. You're also going to get the stickers and the manual down here. In the other side, you're going to have a different kind of gold, it looks like there. Again, going inside the dragoons. Is this it? Yes, the A plate with white, clear, black, and yellow. You're going to have more gold, more blue dragoons. Then you're going to have the shield inside here, large, one piece. You're going to get a whole bunch of polycaps there. Some dark black parts, gold, more blue for the big dragoon parts. You're going to get a big part here for the stand, including the beam sabers, and at the bottom, anybody who's built Master Grade EXS, the Extraordinary Superior, going to be pretty familiar with this. At the bottom of the box, you'll see that you're going to have these gold stickers, the regular decal sheet. You're going to have a survey piece of paper that you can plug into your cell phone and go log in and answer. You're going to get a black and white construction manual and a color, glossy, nice looking instruction manual. So very similar to the Perfect Grade 00 there. So if you look at that huge collection of bagged plates in the back, you can see that this is going to be a big kit. Now stay tuned for the next parts and I'll take a look at the plates and the manuals and see what's going on there. But of course, stay tuned to see this whole thing put together and whether this is going to be worth your hard-earned money to import this. Just from the deboxing though, that was fun already. I look forward to seeing the breakdown of how many gold plates we get, and that A plate was interesting with just those color choices on there. As always, everybody, if you like the video, let me know with a like and a comment down below. And if you don't like the video, let me know with a don't like, and subscribe if you haven't already to see this review and lots more as it's all put together. Anyway, everybody, Robert 184, 2 R's, 2 B's. Thanks for watching. See you next part. It should have been me.